Okay, boom, viewers, welcome back to the channel. Subscribers, you already know the thing set. We're blessed. You also know the story incomplete minute up on the beat, and as you can see on the screen, Joan is saying a bag of things that we cannot hear, but we know it was distasteful according to the lawyer. You see my peeps. And her name is Sophia Bryan, or Being, if I'm pronouncing it correctly. But nevertheless, she's letting the people in my GenX know she is a lawyer, you know what I mean? And she's basically explaining her whole ordeal. That, practically she was on board, with team and production and all of this stuff. I'm not going to read out the 1 and 4 to own, but I'm not going to summarize it. But basically, she was aboard the team, you know what I mean? She get armband, wrist and all of this stuff. I'm not sure about the attire and all of these things, but nevertheless, she have the armrest thing, and it never matter if she have a tie or not, because that wasn't a part of the procedure X, Y, and Z. You know what I mean? But the woman in the beginning of the video had some issues, and Sophia is saying, she's a, a big, plus size, dark skinned woman, and the other woman's light skin and thing. And you already know the thing going at Jamaica with the colorism thing. So let's hear what going for that to go on and proceed at the end.
I am a dark-skinned, professional, plus-size Jamaican woman. Those biometric data, that's going to become important in a minute. I participated in both Juve and Mass with GenX Band. So anybody that plays Mass knows that it's a very hot situation. I got a lot of sunburn last year, and in an effort to avoid that, I only wore my bucket hat, and I'm in a black top and black leggings, right? Waited till last minute to purchase a package, and I just decided that I'm not prepared to get any sunburn this year, and I came up with my group friends. So I went to the truck, and I was told that I should not be given any drinks. A manager, a light-skinned, mature lady, who had a name tag with that says Joan, told the bartenders not to give me any drinks. She said I'm not wearing a costume, and I said, well, I'm wearing my hat. I didn't want to wear the shirt and the shorts. Quite frankly, they're not appealing on my body, and I'm wearing my armband. See, I even still have on the Juve armband because I'm not able to take it off myself, so it's still on. Joan shouts on the top of her lungs saying I'm not supposed to get any drinks, I'm not wearing a costume, and an armband means nothing. I said to her, I didn't see that on any of the rules and regulations or policy that you have to wear a costume. Furthermore, is a t-shirt and shorts really considered a costume, right? I'm wearing the cap, wearing my armband. She said no, claps her hands, shouts on the top of her lungs. No, I'm not to get any drinks. Of course, I'm extremely embarrassed, humiliated, and just in shock that I'm going through this after paying my money. Joan says, get a lawyer, when I asked her if she's prepared to give me a refund because this makes no sense to me. She says, go and get a lawyer. And I said, well, I am a lawyer. So this is an invitation to GenX to handle this situation expeditiously. This is a foreign company coming into our country, and you have managers who are embarrassing patrons and humiliating patrons, and based on Joan's facial expression, she quite, in my opinion, from what I could see, enjoyed what she was doing.
No, I'm gonna be honest with people. This is Jamaica. This only so far, your skin and your occupation can get you. Cause say pirates and colonists run down this, so you say, and them offsprings. You know what I mean? But I'm glad she, stepped to the wrong one, or she said the right one. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. And you see her with Peter Champagne and all of these people, King's Coats and all of these things. So, yeah, I mean, I think these people offered her some things, but not an apology. You know what I mean? So that's why she's taking it to the next level, you see me? You know, the courthouse. Anyway, people, man, I'll go along on this no longer. Bless.